The killer lured her to a construction site, hoping to scare her, and when she wouldn't do what they wanted, the killer flew at her in a rage and strangled her.
He said that if the devil came at me, I could shoot him with a gun.
He came at me.
Look, I'm sorry about the way I came at you the other day.
Came at me. One of them, or two, three of them, or more.
As the devil would have it, three of them came at my back.
My wife, she came at me with a steak knife.
I think you might have a dicky heart if someone came at you with a frying pan.
Said you came at him a little bit.
He came at her from behind.
Well, when I went for my run this morning, I found this dog and she came at me.
They came at us, wanting blood.
Dang came at us with a samurai sword, fire extinguisher, and Chinese throwing stars.
One time she came at me with a knife.
Now, what would you do if I came at you with a knife?
And then the beast came at me, swinging wildly, and took out my right eye. My right eye.
You haven't been there
Since what? Since the last time you went to rehab when you came at me with a knife?
I don't know, he came at me from behind.
All I know is that it was eating a dead body and they came at me.
When those men came at me tonight, I thought, this is it. I'm dead.
This man came at you with that knife.
That's not true.
He took the needle off the end of it, and he came at my eye and pulled out a piece of steel about 1 inch long out of my eye.
Did Carrie tell you that he came at me with a branding iron?
Hey, does anybody remember what that big bastard said before he came at us?
She came at me, she had some kind of a knife. And his gun was on the chair, and I grabbed it, and when he came at me, I shot him.
For Christ's sake, I asked her for creamer, and she came at me with a butcher knife.
Doss came at me with a 12-gauge shotgun.
He was dead when I arrived, and, she came at me with a pair of scissors.
That way they can only come at us from these two corridors.
We all come at this through the filter of our own past experiences.
You come at people with an open mind, and yet you never fail to get them wrong.
What?
Strategy meeting on the Hyman case. We need to come at it from an entirely different angle.
I seen a man come at me with a crowbar once.
You telling me come at me with them shears?
I'll come at the behest of the boss.
We come at it from many angles, we
Assessing
confer.
her
And because I usually kind of come at it from a different angle.
It's not like I came at this lightly.
Oh, no.
I only do it once, and feelings can't come into it.
Must love me.
Love doesn't come into it.
Your personal considerations don't come into it.
Lying just don't come into it, you know?
Right or wrong doesn't come into it. We're acting out of necessity.
Right, Solace. Your personal feelings don't come into it.